I know Tinubu has failed Nigerians, but what? By Onanuga admits Tinubu's failure as insecurity worsens under his government. Oh, so now you know that he has failed woefully. Like he's not even doing anything in this country. But Onanuga has called on Nigerians to put aside ethnic, religious and political differences and unite in confronting the country's growing security challenges. The presidential aide made the appeal in a social media post amid renewed concerns over rising incidents of terrorism, kidnappings, and violent attacks across several parts of the country. According to Onanuga, the worsening security situation demands a collective national response, stressing that division along political, ethnic, or religious lines could undermine efforts to tackle the threat posed by criminal and terrorist groups. His remarks come at a time when insecurity continues to dominate public discourse, with communities in various states grappling with deadly attacks, abductions, and other forms of violent crime. In his message, Onanuga urged Nigerians to focus on the common challenge facing the nation rather than allowing differences to create further division. He emphasized that terrorism, banditry, and other security threats affect citizens regardless of their political affiliations, religious belief, or ethnic backgrounds, making national unity essential in the fight against insecurity. The presidential spokesman argued that overcoming the country's security crisis requires cooperation among citizens, security agencies, community leaders, and government institutions. Nigeria has witnessed a series of violent incidents in recent weeks, including attacks on rural communities, kidnapping along major highways, and abductions involving students and other civilians. These developments have heightened public concerns and renewed calls for stronger security measures to protect lives and property across the country. Security experts have repeatedly warned that a lack of coordination and unified action could hamper efforts to dismantle criminal networks operating in different regions. There's a talk rubbish. The appeal from Onanuga comes as the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu continues to face growing pressure from citizens and stakeholders demanding more effective solutions to the country's security challenges. While security agencies have intensified operations in several hotspots, indeed, concerns remain over the frequency of attacks and the impact on affected communities. As discussions on insecurity continue nationwide, many Nigerians are calling for sustained actions, improved intelligence gathering, and stronger collaboration among security institutions to address the persistent threats confronting the country. Onanuga maintained that national unity remains a critical factor in overcoming the security crisis, urging citizens to work together in the collective interest of peace, stability, and national development. I beg. David says, can anyone heap insult or Governor Makinde anymore? The kidnappers are Muslim terrorists. Their demands are weapon, cash, Sharia, yes. They want to implement Sharia in Southwest. The solution is simple. Nigeria must consider peaceful division or get set for war, because that's what is going to happen. It's not possible that you want to enforce your Sharia on us. It's not possible. If we must remain one nation, then terrorist organizations like Murik must be banned. Igbos and South should press for their exit now. Islamic terrorists are behind all the kidnappings. I'm telling you, at this point, that is what it is. People are saying, no, we should not keep saying that it is a Muslim agenda, blah, blah, blah. But they are asking for Sharia law. What does that mean? They want to implement Sharia law. It is well. They are behind all the kidnapping, the terrorism, the raping, bombing, etc. in Nigeria. I'm telling you. Abajiju says, Bat is good at illicit business deals. He does not have the brain power to stop insecurity in the country that he governs. Deep inside him, if he will be truthful to himself and Nigerians, he never knew being a president in a country like ours is not come chop, if not for those standing by him, giving him very wrong counsel to stand, not to be afraid. Bat would have run away on health grounds. I don't know if that would have run away. I really think he just wants to be there. That man, I don't even understand him. Christopher says, Onanuga has suddenly lost his lousy and insulting voice because it's so obvious that this government is useless. They're not doing anything. Total misfits. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. People should become Benjamin Netanyahu overnight. He should collaborate with Israel. People should order full military attacks where bandits and kidnappers hibernate How can a sitting president be hearing all these deadly attacks and his military general will keep mute? The beheading of the kidnapped teacher should have been what spurs Nigeria's military into serious actions. Both from air and ground assaults would have made them surrender, and not without casualties. Hence, no safe haven. If the Nigerian military itself is filled with bandits, if you check well, let's say 60 to 40%, 60% of those in the military are bandits. They are in support of all of these things. So how did the military take actions when most of them are bandits themselves? Ezegwu says, by Onanuga, you should first write open apology to Nigerian citizens, because before you have been talking nonsense regarding the high level of insecurity in Nigeria. Now you have woken up to understand that Tinubu, your father, has completely failed Nigerians. Tender an apology to Nigerian citizens. Then tell Tinubu to drop his second term agenda, because he will do the worst. But Tinubu will never win election again in this country. Even the dead are seen as yansh open. Colin says, there is no but. There are 250 million Nigerians in the country. There can't be second chance for failure. Get out with what you have stolen so far. Just go. Michael says, during Jonathan's regime, you all condemned the man. Now it is Tinubu's turn. He should solve it. Nonsense. What goes around comes around. You guys know the root of this terrorist of banditry. It's just that it has overwhelmed you all and blow out of proportion because of negligence from government years over years. Yes. They were the ones that single-handedly brought those people that are turned to bandits into this country. Since 2015, they opened the borders for them to come in. These people are not even Nigerians. They are from Chad. They are from Niger. So they came into the country and they've not gone back. And they are still trooping in. Because you needed them for election. You needed them to come and terrorize the country. So that Jonathan, people will say he's a bad president and all of that. Now the same thing you did to Jonathan, they are doing it to you. You were the one that brought these people in. Now you can't control them anymore. Ifeanyi says, talking from both sides of the mouth, I thought from where you are, Tinubu knows everything. Never believed you can sound so reconciliatory. Thought your principal knows it all. Don't mind him. Agu says that Tinubu should keep tribal sentiment aside and appoint competent person in strategic position and stop playing politics with the lives of Nigerians, or just ask for help. Don't just sit and look. If your military cannot do anything, ask for help from outside. If you can go and borrow money, loan money from outside, you should be able to ask for help too. Or you want them to buy us before you do something. It is well low. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.